So Megan's nice and happy. Yeah, happy wife, happy. I'm not nagged. I made it funny.
I think you should cut that out and not put it in the
No,
outtakes.
I'm gonna leave it in. Jen
Um,
told me I could say that.
because your wife will kill you.
She would
And I
have to
don't.
listen to the
I'm
podcast to
too.
even. Nope, not one of our loyal followers would tell her. No one
I'm
would
too
type
old to
Megan
break in
Shelby
a.
on Facebook and tell her I said such horrible things.
I'm too old to break in a new best friend.
Welcome, everybody, to Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. It's the podcast where we talk about all things carnival cruising. Mr. Kennedy is here with me today. I'm Mr. Shelby. We're the Platinum Boys, and we are just so excited to have you all here for this week. So,
I'm sorry, but due to the changes of the loyalty program, or that may be coming down the line, they
yeah,
haven't the new loyalty program yet.
they have it.
No, they just said it's going to be here in June.
Okay, I'm just saying. They've been
Yeah.
saying it for years. Is this really true?
But this time they actually gave it. They actually said June. They didn't.
Yeah.
Usually they say coming down the line.
All
But
right. Here's you. Do you want to know my take?
well, first off, let me tell the people. One of the things that Christine Duffy said, and that was specifically that Trevor Shelby is a permanent blue card now. Yeah, because you've been abusing your platinum status. Is what it was said.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Give it back. Oh, give it back.
Yeah, that old Christine, old girl, she knows her stuff. She knows her cruisers. So anyway, that face, dude. I'm sorry. My bad.
Calling her right now on my iPhone.
Your iPhone's tiny.
I know.
Look at my phone. My phone's huge.
It's an old iPhone.
Is that the one you just replaced?
No. The one I just replaced is the one that has my camera.
Oh.
That's the difference now. Tell me what she said.
Well, she didn't say anything because they haven't finalized it yet.
I thought you said the Christine Duffy said things.
Christine Duffy said it'll be June.
That's what she said. It's going to be
June.
I can't fault it because the old Duffster. I better not call her the old Duffster.
I don't think you're that close.
No.
I mean,
no.
To be quite honest, I don't know if you're, that close to your wife. Either,
no, I'm not. So I'm always like, "Hey, honey, how about a kiss?" And then I have a black eye. I gotta say, the Christine Duffy, I've never known her to tell a lie. I haven't really talked to her though, so that's not really saying much. But I think that's pretty cool. I do think it's time for a loyalty update, and I'm wondering, Mr. Kennedy, what do you think they're going to do?
I would like to see them install 2 new levels.
I think new levels. That's a given.
Gold and platinum, and one between or one after diamond.
Yeah.
Because you don't have anything to look forward to after diamond. It's just like, why should I continue cruising?
So I wonder if they're going to do the solo cruiser thing where maybe they get 2 days for every day, or do you think they're going to get away from the days thing altogether? Are we keeping days as a tier?
I think they're going to keep days as a tier, but their main problem is all these people are becoming platinum now.
Mm-hmm.
and so the gifts are getting smaller and stuff like that, which is what people are basically griping about. Which I haven't had a problem with the gift. I mean, of course, I've only had one, and my mother claimed it, so I never got to use it. Um, but yeah, I mean, it. I think that's mainly what they're looking at. But it would be nice to have a solo tier, you know.
Yeah.
But that way, like, if I ever decide to cruise on my own, that'd be great. I get double the points.
Well, so, and this is interesting because this is how Royal Caribbean does it. They have gold, platinum, emerald, diamond. Now, you don't hit diamond until you have 80 points, which I'm guessing is 80 days. So then they have diamond plus. Don't know why they didn't go with double diamond. And which is 175 points, and then Pinnacle Club, which is a whopping 700 points. So I'm wondering if maybe Carnival does something along those lines of throwing one like incredibly one far out there, making it really hard to reach.
Well,
I don't know.
199 days is pretty hard to reach.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see. I'm excited to see what they are. I don't really, you know what, if like we end up getting bumped around or whatever, I don't really care. It's
Well, I
just,
kind of
I'll get
want.
there at some point.
I
So,
hope that whenever they do something like what they did whenever they implemented this current one and back in 2012.
mm-hmm.
Um, because I remained. Well, actually, I did go down to red because before it was blue. Then your second one was gold, and then they
Yeah.
added the red. Now I went back to red from gold. So
Yeah.
okay, yeah, maybe. But I would like to see that I don't lose my status.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and you may end up keeping a lot of the same benefits, even if your color may change. So that,
Yeah.
who knows? So we'll see how it goes. I mean, like, it's a lot to speculate. It's a lot to kind of guesswork. Speaking of speculating and a lot of guesswork, Mr. Yanni, I'm
Sorry, man.
going to do a big zoom in right there. So,
Please don't.
no, guess what? Guess what
What?
else Christine Duffy said? We're getting 2 new ships.
Well, three,
Well,
but yeah,
3, but 2 that have names now.
which is kind of cool that they're keeping with the legacy names.
Yes. Yes, I
The
love the
Festival
legacy name.
and the Tropical.
Yep. Yep, the Festival Tropical, which means the next one is going to be the Steven. So,
What?
the the Carnival Steven. Oh, how ye forgets the Steven. I don't
um,
know.
I
We'll break tradition. Anyways, these are going to be 2 brand new XL class ships that are going to be coming out. What did they say? 2027, 2028.
yeah, they were announced last year. Won't, but they just announced the names. The the Tropical comes out 2027, and the festival comes out 2027.
Yes.
The carnival, the whatchamacallit, the next one.
Let's try that again.
Yeah, the festival comes out in 2027, and the Tropical comes out in 2028.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So now we have Project Pinnacle. Is that what it was
Which,
called?
no. It's Project Ace. Project Pinnacle is what I am hoping that it actually is, because I did back when I did my YouTube page. Which, if
Mm-hmm.
you go to Peer Runners, you can see the plans for Project Pinnacle. It's a undeveloped ship that was supposed to be around the size of the Oasis class ships,
Yeah.
which is about what Project Ace is going to be. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, 8,000 person capacity.
yeah.
It's going to be a little bit larger. It's going to be a little bit wider. It's going to be my kind of cruise ship. So, you know what I'm saying? So,
It's
um,
going to be rocking.
I don't know. That's a lot of people. So, it's a lot of cruise ships. So,
It's going to have a big bow.
oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Hey, check
You
out
can
that aft.
check
So,
out the whale tail on that one.
woo! So, I'm excited about it. It's going to be a good one. I don't know. Hey, bigger is not always better to me. And I know that even John Hild kind of spoke on it. He was like, look, I get it. Like, a lot of people want to see us come out with another, like a smaller ship. He
Well,
is like,
yeah,
but this is this is kind of the future where it's at and what we're kind of like hoping toward or pushing towards. So I get it. And
now I don't agree with John though, because if you look at it, even Royal has kind of backtracked because their next ships are going to be smaller classes because
yeah.
there's a lot of ports that you can't get into.
Yeah. And we keep, you're going to keep like cutting that number down with every super sized ship that you bring in. So
Yeah,
I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm excited about it. I'm glad we're doing something other than the bolt on these Excel class ships.
yeah. I
That was something I
mean,
called for, like, I don't know how many
yeah.
episodes ago. I
Well,
was like,
you
something
said
other
if
than the bolt.
you said if they do have the bolt, then at least make some updates to it, make it
Yeah.
longer so it goes with can beat Disney.
Yeah,
You
one
know?
foot longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all we're asking for.
Well, I would like to see something like one of those what you call it, the a bungee shoot.
Oh yeah.
Or what we used to call flying back in the day at Frontier City. I can't remember what it was that woof, and you know
The log fume?
no, it was a bungee thing.
Bungee thing. I
Yeah,
don't know.
they there was like you would be laying down, they crank you up, and then they
Oh yeah, the swing thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't have no clue what that. I have no clue what that's called besides a swing that is an extreme swing.
All I know
Um,
is I flew like 4 times. That
yeah,
was fun.
yeah. No, it's that one's wild. I don't know. Like I'm excited because we've got friends that love water slides,
Yeah.
and so having a extreme water park, I think is going to be kind of cool. So
Well,
I can't wait till we hear a little bit more
I think
about
it's
all of that.
I think it's NCL. They have a water coaster
Yeah.
on one of their new ships, and I saw that and I was like, oh, that's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. It doesn't have to be like just water slides. They can put like a lazy river on one.
Yeah.
Which
You could always do the lazy river outside the boat.
no, you can't.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't get back on the ship.
Well, I mean,
But
there's
that's why I'm thinking that it should be like the Project Pinnacle, because Project Pinnacle had a lazy river on it
mm-hmm.
that went along the lanai, and then they also had a tram that took you around that was supposed to take you around the top, and then if you wanted to go to the lanai, the other passenger decks,
Yeah.
outside deck, it would lower you down, kind of like the magic carpet on the other cruise lines. You know, which if you go to my YouTube page, I don't expect you. I don't put anything new out, But look at Project Pinnacle and see if that my video on Project Pinnacle and see if that's something that you would like to see.
The Lido Deck is his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So
I don't put anything out anymore, but it's still out there.
It's still out there. So's the Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. So
Yeah, I mean that one doesn't get put out either. Yeah.
Yeah. So oh man, I don't know. This is all exciting news. You know, it's always fun this time of the year whenever they do come out with all this stuff. I think that Carnival does a really good job of making these announcements and keeping things interesting. So, we're going to put up a Facebook post. This is something that Mr. Kennedy is going to remind me to do. I'm kidding.
Why do you always make
kidding.
me?
I know.
You're
the only other person here. So I'll make Tim do it. Tim, remind me.
Reese, where are you?
So remind me that we need to post this. So what do you think the name of the Project Ace ship is going to be? The winner of such a thing, if you guess right, you are going to win something very special from Mr. Kennedy and I. You just have to remind us that you won and that this was a thing that I did. So there you go. I'll have something shipped to your house and you'll be so happy. So I don't know. It'll either be a t-shirt or a glitter bomb. So
Glitter bomb. Oh.
You know those packages with the spring loaded.
Yeah. Oh, good Lord.
I don't know. Who wants to win that contest?
I don't know of anyone who wants to deal with a glitter bomb.
I don't either. Oh.
Oh, I'm trying to see if there's I can't remember the list of ships from back in the day.
Yeah. Well, we could actually post. We could post the what ships of the yesteryear were. So we'll go ahead and do that. I know there was the what ships were there?
I think the Carnival should be the next class of ship because there wasn't there. The Carnival was actually the second ship.
Really? Cruise Hive? It's Carnival ships in order goes all the way down to 1996.
Yeah. It doesn't go all the way back, though.
It's like, what the hell?
Hold on a second. Carnival Cruise Line. Let's see here. Ships. Let's see. 98, 96.
It could be the Destiny.
So then we bring back the Destiny after, even though that
even though it's still, yeah, I know,
it's technically still in use.
Yes.
I think it should be like the Carnival or something. Because the Carnival was the second ship, so and they haven't used that legacy name yet.
Here we go, I think. Going through and really? Who is this?
Well, they got three of those ships ordered for the Project Ace.
Yeah.
According to the wiki page for it. So, as far as legacy ships that are not in service anymore, we got the Mardi Gras, which they've already done the Carnival, the Festival, the Tropical, the Jubilee, the Celebration, the Holiday, the Fantasy, Fascination, Imagination, Inspiration, Sensation, Ecstasy.
I think it should be the Ecstasy. No, I'm kidding. But
Hey, the Ecstasy was a great ship, man.
But I will say, I think it needs to be probably, like you're saying, the Carnival. I think it needs to be there because that was the second ship.
Yeah, that was the second ship. Yeah.
So I mean, this is the new class, the first of the Excel class was the first ship. Now we're going to this next class of ships. So let's go to the second ship name. So yeah. I think that's a fantastic way to go about it.
They already have the celebration.
That's our guess. You can't take our guess, listeners. You have to guess something else. And if we're right, we get 2 prizes.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Oh no. It's a glitter package.
If you send me a glitter bomb, I am going to kill you. I will show up on your doorstep and pee on your dog.
Oh, no. He's too old. Don't do that. Well, man.
Anywho.
We got 32 minutes.
I know.
Of this bullshit. That's great, man. That's great. I feel like we're done.
I think so too. Let's wrap this up because
Hey, everybody, I checked the SpeakPipe page last week, so there's nothing new. I played it all, and so I didn't check it this week, but I'll check it next week, guys. I would like to apologize to Tim for perhaps getting it wrong and not. I thought it was you, man. So I apologize to you. And who was it that did it? What's his name?
I'll have to look at the post.
I know. Tim was like, it's not me, guys. Brad Taylor.
Brad Taylor. Wait a minute. Brad Taylor. He's from Home Improvement.
Well, anyways, so Tim said he thinks it's Brad. Brad, you son of a gun. You didn't even say anything. I love it. Love the fact that you did that for us, man. If it's you, I may be giving credit to the wrong person. I'm just going off what Tim said. So the mystery person that designed a wonderful opening for us that we did not use today, I apologize.
Because it was only the 2 of us.
It's only the 2 of us. And there's no one here to hold us responsible. We can end this show whenever we want. Just know you are unique, you are special, and you are loved.
And everything that happens on the ship stays on YouTube. Bye.
See ya. Shake the football tables.
Bye.